get out of the wind. And it took me, what time is it? It took me almost an hour to find a place to fish. You hear that wind back there? That's like 20, 25 mile per hour winds. And I found a nice little cubby hole down here, a little, a big old water outtake right behind a barge. I forgot this spot even existed, so we're probably a quarter of a mile upstream. Yeah, well, we're quite a distance upstream, so I just want to show you guys this little, yeah, there's some, that current is ripping right here. Yeah, that foam coming out, that's where the water is just gushing into the Mississippi. And that is, that's pretty much, that's carrying a massive current here. This is the only spot I could find down here that was, you know, really out of the wind. Say, Marine, Army Mom, what's going on? First in. Awesome, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're fixing to try here. I mean, I haven't fished this in, I can't even remember how long, so. I've got night crawlers, and I obviously got that other rod set up trying to catch maybe some cut bait. I got a little jig head crawler on that one, so I'm gonna cast this out here. Well, let me get this out here. Get back to you in just a moment. I think we're gonna catch some fish. I really do. This is kind of this is an offbeat spot. It's hard to find. If you don't know it's here, you'd never find it. Like I'm a mile upstream. 3/4 of a mile, it's quite a distance from our last location. We got a big old barge parked there. If you can see that. Trying to create even more of a back current. And I got a big old gob of, you know, greenies on here. I'm just gonna cast this a couple feet from the bank. This kind of transitions pretty quick to sand, so right after this rock. We're so something on the way down. Something dropped it right into a rock, too. That's cute. Transitions pretty fast to rock to sand, but something grabbed that on the way down. And snagged me up. I think I might have just got a little bit too much distance on it. I'll leave it there for a minute, see if I can get it off. Yeah, I just kind of leave it there with the drag set a little light. Maybe something will pull it off. It's got fresh bait on it, so who knows? What about fish? Down here, I just got started, so we just started this live not more than 3 minutes ago. Bigman, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Jimmy, thanks for joining us. We're just getting started. Bazagor Fishing, thanks for coming in. What am I fishing for? Pretty much whatever's going to hit down here right now. I mean, there's carp, grass carp, buffalo, blue cat, channel, flathead, drum, white bass, sturgeon, you name it, it's down here. Yeah, there are a lot of different species of fish down here. Yeah, I just got that one snagged, so I'm just giving it a minute to see if anything's gonna pull me off. If not, I can always, you know, retie. No big deal. Any walleye? Yeah, I did catch. Oh, there's a bite. Yep, something trying to pull it off. Yep, I see it. Yeah, there are actually some walleye down here. That's good. Let him take it. He's still on there. Keep pulling on it. Yeah, it must be a nasty snag if he's pulling on it. Yeah, he's stuck on there. I got him hooked. And my lid from my... We just got worms today. I've got the other rod over here trying to see if I can get some cut bait. I did catch one school of walleye this spring. Most of them in the like half-pound, pound range. Yeah, I'm just letting them pull on it. Hopefully it'll pull me off. Not killing. Yeah, that one's just got a little like a big crawler on it, kind of drifting around. That's a little white bass, little, well, not white bass, yellow bass, herring, maybe even a little drum. Some nice cut bait. Evidently, he's not going to get me off. So, wasting you guys' time. I'm just going to snap her off and retie. Just take a minute. Be right back. When I start a spot, this will happen sometimes. I got to figure out just the right angle to hit it. So I can figure out just the position that I can cast so I can snag. I think we'll fix it. I really do. Get a medal for food. Look, I ain't not. He's not good. I ain't good on. Yes, I can do this. We're down on the Mississippi, down by Barge in St. Louis. Good location, rarely find anyone fishing it. Every so often, not very much. I do have a 1 ounce weight on trying to hold in this current because this stuff is a little heavier than I usually fish. I usually fish back currents, but there ain't a back current here. This is really the only spot I can find out of the wind. Back. I just think I put a little bit too much distance into that. That looks the same way. It's pretty deep here, so I'm just casting it a couple feet from the shore. That first bite, that's a pretty good sign. It snagged up, I was getting a bite. Hope you guys can see that rod good. Let's see. Time range, thanks for coming in. G, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you guys coming in. William Rufus, thank you. Appreciate you guys. We're on our road to that 1K sub. 90 in, 3 thumbs up. You know, give it that that double tap, guys. Double tap, double tap. No luck yet. We just got started. I have one bite out there, but apparently I threw it right into a rock. That far rod's just got like a little jig head crawler. I'm trying to see if I can catch any bait with it. Matt, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I was hoping I could find some. That's why I'm, you know, kind of drifting that little jig head with a little piece of worm on there, kind of around there, hoping something, because it's just kind of floating down here. I'm hoping I can get a skipjack or at least a moon eye or gold eye herring. Maybe even a drum would be good. Yeah, that wind, as bad as it's bouncing, you would not believe how much it's bouncing up there. Everywhere I tried to put a camera down, it was blowing. The wind was blowing so much, it was impossible. You couldn't even set it up. Baby, thanks for coming in. This is down on the Mississippi River, so we don't have a lot of oh, there's a bite. We don't have a lot of predator game fish down here like you would. There's a few stripers down here, not many. Few white bass. This is a pretty tough river. Even down here, they have problems with those big mouth carp. This river's too tough. They can't survive down here. Every once in a while, you'll see one float dead from upstream because they get torn apart trying to get down here through those. If you look on the map, there's a massive low water dam upstream about 2 miles. And that pretty much stops all that stuff from coming in. He was hitting on it. Tried to get it off. And at first cast, I got it just a little bit too far out. And I got that drag set pretty loose, so recently I've had trouble. They've been trying to pull my rods in, so I've been doing a little bit better with it. Getting these rods mounted right so that they don't get pulled in. Yeah, that's a little jig head, so I'm not too worried about this. That usually pops right off. Got somebody's monofilament. Big old gob of it too. Got a couple dozen of these guys still left. These, they call them neon greenies. This one I'm just taking like a little piece, running that up the hook, just letting that kind of drift out there, hoping something will grab it. Tree behind me. Okay. Now, this has got such light line on. Light jig head on, I can't really grab. Nope. I was about ready to come to you guys. All right. There's something already nibbling on it. I got the body camera out just in case something starts to hit. Lee Fishing, thanks for coming in. How's your day going? Your Sunday? Let's see. Exodia, thanks for coming in. Barbie, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Eddie, what's going on? Everybody doing okay? $89 in, 17 thumbs up. That's great, folks. Appreciate that. We're on the road to that 1K sub. Jenny. Oh, yeah, yep. Double tap, double tap. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Boredom chat wasn't. What's up, anglers? Thanks for coming in. Them mob, hi guys. What is it today? Well, we're trying to, we just got night crawlers out here, and we're trying to see what's hitting in this back current here. I'm hoping for anything. I mean, I really will be happy with, we're in St. Louis, Missouri. We're actually like about a mile upstream from the Arch in St. Louis. Oh, it's your birthday? Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to everyone! Happy birthday! You're very welcome. Sonda, thanks for coming in. You guys are awesome to come spend some time with me down on the river down here. This is really the best camera angle and the best everything I could get down here. I'm just using your basic green worms, so the same kind you buy at the store. You know, the greeny little suckers. The wind is blowing like 20 miles per hour down here, so bear with me, folks. I appreciate that, I really do. Really appreciate that, Eddie. Owen, there actually is no tide down here. We get decent amounts of current. I see them hitting it. Yeah, that wind is just blowing so much. I'm trying to keep the camera steady for you folks, but that wind's kind of atrocious. I do know that when the moon is getting full, the water tends to be up a little higher, but we're not actually far enough to where the tide actually affects things. Now, the river itself is like 18 feet below flood stage, which is extremely, extremely low. You know, when you get up into the Mississippi further up, the tides don't really affect things all that much. Now the moon affects a little bit, and you know we're getting quite a full moon now. It went from fingernail to it's probably about a half moon now. I'm not sure how to join the live stream. You mean with the camera with the stream with the stream? I'm not sure how to do that. If you want to, we could try. Let's see. I will. You know what, Sandra? You have. I'm gonna add you. I'm new at this. I've only been doing these lives for just over a month, so I'm not exactly sure how to do that. Because this just records that. You may have to send me something, and then I will accept it, because there is nothing on here. I've got highlight feed, and I've got light. I've got different types of filters, and then I've got a switch camera. I did try a lure for a little while. I hooked into one pretty good gar before I put stuff on Dennis, and I don't want to lose any lures to those guys. What am I fishing for? I'm hoping to get anything really would be really good. A blue cat would be nice. Flathead, drum. With the wind is blowing as much today as it is right now, I'm happy to find a spot down here where I could get out of it. You hear that wind back there, right? That's it whipping through those trees. Ooh, down here, a catch and cook. It'd be kind of tricky. I'd have to do it catch and cook old school style, because I don't have anything but a knife on me. I just have to rotisserize something. I might have some salt and pepper in my bag. Honey mustard would be nice. I don't think I have brought any of it. It is a good idea for up and coming video. Jason, thanks for coming in. What's going on? Whoa. Boy, that bee. I bet you guys saw that go right through the camera. Ed, what's going on? Appreciate you. MK, thanks for coming in. 65 in, 27 thumbs up. That's great, guys. And something's hitting that one rod. I can see him pecking on it. That closer rod. Yeah, I probably do need to check the bait, so hang on a minute, Alwyn. On someone's line. Yeah, I was on someone's line there. That wasn't no good. Someone must have got something snagged down here. Ugh, that's kind of sucky. One problem with drifting a bait like this is having to worry about your other rod tangle in it. Alright, that's okay now. Put another worm on this. I got plenty of them. See if I can get something to hit. I do know that these things show up a lot better in this dingy, mucky water than a regular night crawler. Now the garden variety night crawlers work way better. Unfortunately, it's been so dry in Missouri. It's so dry everywhere. It's almost impossible to find some area where there's any worms left. Real close. I don't know why I keep doing that. little something. Yep, this is the one I had wrapped on my other rod. Apparently I had it out just a little bit too far. There we go. The shoreline may look bad, but it's not quite as bad as you think it is. A lot of these rocks are embedded into the ground. Makes walking not quite as hazardous. Alrighty. Yeah, that lid's gonna keep getting blown away. I might as well put it in the bag so it don't get. Whoa. Yeah, we do have sauger and walleye here, but you know, not quite as many as you'd think. Unfortunately, the population dropped quite a bit over the years. There used to be more. I did hit a school of them this spring. If you check one of my earlier videos, you'll see that I caught several pound ones just drifting like a jig head quite a bit up the shoreline from where we are, and about a half a mile downstream. I think you guys can see those rods. Oh yeah, walleye and sauger, yeah, they are delicious. Mean little suckers too. Got teeth like a gar, except not quite as many. There's a big one just hit out there. We have 50 in, 30 thumbs up. That's awesome, folks. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, definitely don't hold them by the lip. Definitely do not grab them by the lip. I have no idea of how to send. You probably have to do that, you know, when you're making the live. Because this live has already been started. Oh, there's a bite. Yeah, something got a pretty good pull on that one rod there. Because this just highlight saved. So that just saves the highlight. I could check. Pin report channel activity, remove a standard, put timeout, hide user on channel. So it will not let me do it while we're on the live, unfortunately. I would probably have to stop this, and then we would have to. What state we're in? We're in St. Louis, Missouri. We're just a little ways from the arch upstream. In fact, if I turn the camera around, you could probably see the very top of the arch. That's how close we are. Oh, you're from Kentucky? I don't think I've ever fished in Kentucky. I might have, because it's kind of on a. Look, there's a big one just. See to the right there, something just hitting that back current there. There are some fish in here. It's just, you know, getting them to hit. Excellent fishing. I'd imagine, you know, further you go south, the longer the growing season, so the bigger the fish get. Yeah, not right. I can't do anything right now. I know a live feed, if I try to go to someone's channel or try to do anything with this particular live feed, it will kick me off. I mean, I can't even answer the phone without it getting I do know a little bit about. Jasper, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. No, we haven't caught anything yet. This is kind of it's a really tough day. It really is. If you guys hear that wind in the background, that's 20-mile-per-hour winds up on top of that hill, and it is blowing so hard that this is really the only spot I could find down here that I could fish, to be honest, without getting blown off the water. Great crappie fishing. Yeah, we get we've got a few ponds and lakes around me that I do some decent crappie fishing in the spring, but once the water starts getting warmer, they find it's very, very hard to find anything more than about a 7 or 8 inch crappie. If you watch one of my lives recently, I caught like 30 of them little, 6, 7, and 8 inch crappie in a matter of minutes. That's how many of them things are. In the spring, you can find a few of the bigger ones. I see you hitting it. He's nibbling at it. Check this. Might have. Get one of these the worms off. The worm was a lot bigger than that. Let's give this a little flip downstream some. I thought about this when I started up the live. I figured, you know what, if there's nothing hitting in the main right here, I could, just cast a little bit further and further down. Maybe I could find some active fish while staying close enough so that you guys can see it. Now I'm about 10 feet past where the camera's set up. I was right on where the camera was set up. I have some good weight on them. Yeah, I do like crappie. I really do. They taste great. I was hunting for a good one for a couple days there, and I couldn't find one over maybe a half a pound, so I let the rest of them go and wound up keeping a couple channel cat. Oh, Outdoor Ontario. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. We were talking for quite a while before I noticed. I'm going to... There you go, buddy. Or ma'am. I have to check out one of your videos. Got to kind of program that in my head now. That's an ounce. So if you notice how much that current's running, usually I only weigh about a ½ ounce fishing the back currents, but that current's too heavy to hold besides anything below an ounce. We chatted before, yeah, on a couple places. I do not know why I didn't have you as a mod. Sorry about that. It helps you out. It helps others out. I try to give individuals moderator statuses as best as I can, but yeah, I have to check to see channel activity, videos. Oh, you're quite welcome. Thank you. This is the Mississippi River. It's down in St. Louis, Missouri. We're down there by the arch. Sitting behind the barge down here in like the deepest cubby hole I could find because it's 20-mile-per-hour winds up there. I haven't fished this spot in a long time, so I'm not sure what to expect. This is just basically the only really spot I could set up. I walked the shoreline for about a half a mile, and everywhere I was getting just about blown into the river. It's blowing hard. You guys can hear it up there in the trees. We're up to 30, 38 in, 39 thumbs up. That's awesome, folks. If you could, tap that screen, double tap. We're on our road to that 1K sub. We're trying hard. We're out here every day doing lives after work. Oh, 40. Yes, sirree, 40. Thank you, thank you. And we have Facebook now. Oh, that's from somebody else. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about the wind blowing like this. It's tough. I was gonna do a little bit of camera footage too with the body camera, and I got that gar on film. He did a backflip before he threw the. I was just casting a little micro spinner bait. I think they call them beetle spins. Yeah, the wind, you can hear that wind in the background. Yeah, it's just ripping through them trees up there. If it wasn't quite as low as it is right now, I could bury back there a little bit better, but Jasper, the only part of the Mississippi River fished is South Louisiana, and I caught a 40-pound flathead. That's pretty good flatty. I think I've only caught maybe one flathead that big down here this year. A lot of them in the 15, 20-pound range. If you notice the rocks, they love their rocks, so. You get some interesting colors down here too. The last one I caught was like yellow. I mean, it's actually just a yellowish color. Just the side of that barge, it was like just a little bit darker than that. It was yellow. Now you get some of them too that they got the black and white, almost like a, what do you call it? One of those with the Dalmatians. They almost have a Dalmatian type color to them. I've actually got my jacket on. It's about 60 degrees, if that. I caught a yellowish, Catfish Ontario. I caught a yellowish one the other day as well. Yeah, some interesting colors with those guys. That is like eddies too. Oh yeah, they love these back currents. And if I walked down the river about a half mile downstream, there's an awesome spot, but the wind is blowing so much, I couldn't set up the camera. Every time I set the camera up, it would blow over. I mean, I had like a pound rock trying to hold it up, and it still wouldn't hold it. Outfish. Ooh, this is a big one, just busted. James, thanks for coming in. What's going on? Thank you for joining us. No fish yet. Water fish are in these waters. I would be guessing the majority of fish right here would be flathead, drum, carp, maybe a few game fish around here, sauger, walleye, white bass. But with this fast moving, that super fast moving current, and, you know, shallow as it is, it's only like 7 or 8 feet deep. So probably no blue cat, maybe some channel. So flathead, grass carp, drum, carp. Outfish all good. Shoot, I'm good fishing on Saturday. And my live access has been granted. Thank you. No, there's no smallmouth down here. I haven't seen anything but a white bass down here in 3 or 4 decades. And I do fish for largemouth a lot. It's just, it's too polluted and too dirty too strong of a river. Oh, you'll be doing some South African live soon. That'd be awesome. I'd definitely come in and see them. I hope it pops them up so I can because, you know, YouTube's kind of messed up about throwing people's lives out. Sergeant Major, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Not a whole lot. I mean, I'm getting a few bites, but I chose this spot not because of the ability to catch fish. I just chose it because it looked beautiful and I could get out of the dang wind. Yeah, we got about 20-mile-per-hour winds up there. And if you know anything about trying to hook up a live, it's extremely difficult to run a live if the wind's trying to blow your camera over 5 seconds. I've had a few bites on nightcrawler, but nothing major. Sergeant, you want to be a sub? Oh, hi, Karen from Colorado. Thank you. Oh, there's a bite. They're always trying to do that when I'm talking. Kara from Ontario. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Yeah, he's hitting it down there. I will add you in and let me check this too. Both of you've had your channel for a number of years, so if Sergeant and Karen, if you want to be mods, you can. I see you don't put out a lot of videos, so it's not going to really help you but it'll help others to connect me quicker. So just asking. We're 43 in, 45 thumbs up. Appreciate that, folks. Sometimes my best lives are actually the ones where I don't catch diddly squat, because I can sit back here and talk to you folks. That current is beautiful there, though, blowing, pumping out of that. It's not a warm water discharge. It's just basically it's a culinary of several different creeks that run under. I see you pulling on it. If you see that rod, it keeps bouncing. Those are probably grass carp, and the problem is I probably don't have that 1 ounce weight is probably too much. They ain't falling for that. I'll probably switch it up here in a minute. Yeah, that current is pretty heavy, but if I switch to a quarter, let's say a half ounce, I'll probably be able to. Those bites will probably, hit better. But that ouncer carp, grass carp, they don't fall for a lot. Oh, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Yeah, that one I'm just drifting over here with a little jig head crawler, trying to see if I can get any bait. No, missed him. Missed that one. Yeah, this weight probably too big. I'll switch her up real quick here. Only take a second because, you know, I have the speed record for tying hooks. Probably try a 1/2 ounce. Pliers. So I get that, then tying it back. Be relatively easy. I thought there might be some buffalo down here, so I've got a treble hook on rather than a regular single hook. There's some big, what is called buffalo carp down here. I catch them quite a bit. Well, the water is a little bit cooler than when I usually get them. I usually get them in the dead part of the summer when I'm roasting my brains out here out of the rocks. I always tell folks, when do you come out to catch some things? Well, you come out when it's so hot, your worms try to melt on you in 20 minutes. All right, flip side. That axis. All right. That's how quick it takes to change your weight. Yeah, I put a 1/2 ounce on this time. See if that does any difference. I think they were feeling that weight and they didn't want to they did not want to hit it all the way. I have to stop. You guys can see that pretty good. All right. Yeah, these rocks are a little unpleasant to sit on. What did I miss? Wow, is this Noah's Ark? Yeah, that big old barge down there, that's a big sucker. Yeah, see, he's already hitting it again. Yeah, we're right up the stream from a big granary where they ship, you know, corn, grain, soybean, wheat, all that stuff all around the country. And that's just an area where they load and unload. They'll park there and like 5 or 6 barges will park side by side, and each one will move up, you know, get their cargo, go up or down river, or drop off cargo. And there are train tracks up there that they load that stuff back and forth. I see you hitting it. And, you know, just not committing today. Wish they'd make up their minds. Yeah, Associated Terminal, that's exactly what it is. Blackhawk, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. I just noticed you. Let me check your channel activity here. Because I want to make sure when individuals come into the... Oh, there's a... Boy, he was pulling on it. That one's pulling on it. And he definitely likes that lighter weight. That was good. I pulled that down to the water. That's why I went fast. So I was saying that I know the individuals trying to come into lives, you know, to add subs and make subs and have add to people's channels and everything. So I like to check people's channels, because if they have a channel and they're trying to build it up, if they're a mod, they can, you know, subscribe to other folks relatively easy. So, dang, that wind is blowing. Carrie, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it does look awesome flowing over there. You get the kind of suspicion that there'd be some, you know, stripers and stuff running in. Got him. I think I got him. Like, pulled off. Dang it. Oh, that was a miss. I had him though. I switched to that lighter weight, and apparently that's exactly what he wanted. Manipulate things when you're down here instead of the rocks. Get a rod situated properly. Think that's enough worm, or should I put more on there? I think that's enough. He was really close to the bank too. I mean, really close. Didn't feel like too big of a fish, but right now I'll take anything. That was a wobble bite. That's why I tried to hook it quickly, because some of them wobble bites can be, you know, big buffalo or carp and stuff. I'll kind of give you guys a little switch view of the... See it pouring in over there? Pouring out. Cool little spot, it really is. Yeah, it did. He pulled off. Felt like a couple pounds at least. Yeah, it is a really good spot. It's just hard to set up a camera on these slanted, jagged rocks. I had to spend 30 minutes here putting a pile together so I could put the mount down. And my butt is sticking on a rock. That hurts. Get it, sucker. Ouch, that hurt. Whew. I haven't caught anything yet. We're starting to get a few bites at least. I had to switch to a smaller weight. Apparently they did. I was trying to hold in that heavier current, and they did not want anything to do with that ounce weight. I switched to a half-ounce weight, and I got a bite almost immediately. It's hard to put a rod holder in here. It really is, because it's solid rock shoreline. I see him hitting it too. Hang on. I do have the drag set relatively loose. I'm pretty careful about hitting that rod at an angle that if something pulls, get up and pull the drag out. Because I've gotten close to losing a rod recently on a number of occasions. And he dropped it right on the rock. These rocks are embedded into the ground, so luckily you get them out 90% of the time. Yeah, I went to a little smaller weight. It seems to be getting a few more bites. Each spot's different. You got to figure out what to do, what the fish wants you to do, where they're at. 10 feet deep right there. Super, super deep. We're on our road to that 1K subs. We're trying, folks. We're out here every day doing live feeds. Catching fish. I got one yesterday. I just turned the live off because the battery on my phone was about to go dead. And when you know it, like 10 feet down the shoreline, it was close to a 9-pound largemouth I got. I just missed having that on live feed. Hitting it, ping ping. Oh, how did I miss that fish? That was a good one too. Ooh. He bent out one of my hooks. They definitely like that lighter weight, pure. Using a little treble hook like this, you tend to wrap that worm around that treble hook that conceals that treble hook almost completely. We're working on it. I'm gonna get one here. Give me a break. I'm trying. We're 54 in, 55 thumbs up. That's awesome. That's how fast he's starting to hit it again. On the word, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Nanny, thank you for visiting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I said it does look like Noah's Ark. I just didn't say hello. I don't know. I think if that's a buffalo carp, they got mouths. A 20-pound buffalo could have a mouth the size of a nickel. So it's hard to hook little suckers. Fishing for fun. Thanks for coming in. You if you want to be a mod fishing, you can. And Nancy, yeah, they got little itty bitty mouths. So if that's a buffalo carp, because they're bottom filter feeders. R&B, what's going on? Thank you for visiting. Yeah, we're trying. It's if you haven't noticed, you can hear that wind blowing up there, and this is kind of the only spot I could find down here out of the wind. It's a little different than what I usually fish. I like fishing back currents and, you know, that partial still water places, but What am I fishing for? There's a lot of different species down here. I'm hoping to get at least a, you know, buffalo carp or a carp, maybe maybe a flatty. Heck, I'd even take a drum down here. I'm seeing him bouncing it there. Yeah, it does look like Noah's Ark. Yeah, that's the barges up there. They this is a loading and unloading station for them. No, I haven't caught anything yet, Brody. Brody, thanks for coming in. Or revisiting, you were here earlier. Yeah, it is way too rough, but unfortunately this is the only spot I could find with like a cubbyhole type place. That's some big old rocks to my left over here. It's kind of blocking the majority of that wind. I'd like to be fishing down in a shoreline to the about a half a mile downstream, but unfortunately I checked it out. Every time I put the camera up, it got blown over. We got like 20-mile-per-hour winds up there, and it's I had a couple hooked. I had 2 of them hooked out there. They just popped off. What's the temperature? It's about 56, 57 degrees. If you're in the sun, it's maybe a little bit warmer. Yeah, fall is definitely here, and winter's right along the way. We're gonna start trout fishing November 1st. If you guys are interested in, you know, rainbow trout and brown trout, they stock those November 1st. So hopefully by the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, when they calm down a little bit, I'll be starting to do that sort of thing. Oh, look at that! Did you see that one just bust? That was right off camera. There's a way to tell, you know, if it's an erratic bounce, a lot of times it'll be a bite. Now, if it's just a constant pull, or it's a kind of a jiggle, you can usually tell. November 1st, your birthday. Wow. If you come in, I have to do a happy birthday sing for you. Yeah, mine's in August. I'm a Virgo. Sea trout? Wow. These are just your average stocker rainbow trout. The majority of them between like 1 to 2 pounds. Now they do put some really big ones in each particular location, like 8 or 10 pounds, and I usually get one a year. Let's see. D. Levi, mine's on the 25 young Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. Trying to keep one eye on the... Well, actually, I only have one eye, so I'm trying to keep bouncing. My left eye, I'm blinded, so... Oh, see him? But that was a wing just busted. Yep, I see him bouncing. That rod, see him? Yeah, you felt him just, I just set that hook, but I want to hook this morning. It went ting, 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 and when I picked it up, it just started going down. Yeah, if I know my birthday right, I missed Libra very close. Dropping another rock. Sucker. Walk down past and see if I can figure this out. YouTube. There it goes. Yeah, that's what I was getting snagged on. Stick bass. Get some release on that stick bass. That one needs to grow up. Isn't there a length limit on stick bass? I think it's like 18 inches or something. Yeah, I had friends down here that have broken, you know, ankles and wrists and stuff on these rocks. I'm pretty much a billy goat, so I can. A Dark Magician, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. What's going on? Lee, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Oh, you got 2 subs now. Wow, that's, thank you. Appreciate that a lot. We're on our road to the 1K, and you know, if anyone knows what that means when I reach the 1K level. I'm hanging out in there like a rusty fish hook. Yeah. There he goes, pecking on it again. I know if it's the green worms or just because it's getting cooler every day or something. Maybe it's a spot. This is great. The water's up about 1.5 to 2 feet from this. It's so much better. Where I'm fishing, where I really want to fish is where I'm standing, basically. Where I'm fishing is actually where I want to. This is usually where I want to fish, and up there is where I usually stand. It's low. It doesn't get much lower than this. Unless it's in the dead of the winter. There's ice everywhere. Well, it counts. And I'm trying to catch bait with this one. But I run the flatty. Boy, that's a little guy. Boy, that's a little guy. Look at this little guy. I ran into the flatty nursery. Look at the colors on that. Just the black colorations. And yeah, you can't use them for bait, unfortunately. I wouldn't want to cut up a little flatty anyway. Oh, little fucker, wasn't it? But no skunk. That stinky old skunk is out of the way. Where did I have this? Like right. Yeah, that was a little guy. That's aquarium size there, folks. I caught something. What I know? What the? Oh, you never caught a flatty before? They're everywhere down here. If I, went and bought some goldfish or something, I'm sure I could catch them. A fish is a fish. Yes, indeed. A fish is a fish. Especially when we've got, a hurricane winds back there. I'm glad to be at least catching something. What kind of worries me, that one rod tried to double it over and pull out of my hand. I'm worried now with a big flatty. Yeah, let them grow up. They'll grow up eventually. That would be cool in an aquarium, wouldn't it? What's the temperature out there? It's about 56, 57 degrees. Sun's, it's a bluebird sky, so it's not unpleasant. But that kind of wind with those temps, that's why I got my jacket on. Oh, let's see. It was so small, couldn't tell what it was. Oh, that was a flathead catfish. Yeah, Dart, that was a little flatty. That was like a yearling. It's probably born last year sometime. It's 95 degrees in Texas. Well, I'd say lucky, but that's a little too hot too. So I'd like it in the 70s and 80s. But I'll fish year long. It'd be 15 degrees down here and I'll still be out trout fishing. Yeah, 95 is a little hot. But I'm guessing it gets pretty cool at night, so 70s and 80s. Let's see, Kamashantra. I can't even pronounce your name, so I'm just going to call you Kim. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Kim. If you could, English, please. We have 32 in, 63 thumbs up. I think that's my highest thumbs up ever, folks. If you haven't, double tap that screen. Double tap, double tap. Dragos, thanks for coming in. You're from Romania. Wow, I see him hitting Oh, I gotta go get that. That was a gar. He had that in his mouth still. Just set the hook, might have gotten him. He set the hook. Yeah, the one thing about these rocks is the heck on your ankles. Let's see, is that common there, Jim? Is today was 35 degrees in my city. That's the same as 95 in the United States. We get some pretty cool temps. Especially in St. Louis, it can go from 90 degrees one day down to freaking below freezing the next. It can get up to 40 degrees. If that's the high, yeah, you're pretty cold. It's pretty cold down there. $47 in, 67 thumbs up. That's awesome, folks. I appreciate it so much. I wish I'd have gotten to that rod just a little bit faster. We're sitting right by the dang rods. I ain't but 4 feet from them. Dang, that's like here in Alabama, it'll get to 109 and a heat index of 120. Yeah, I hate that wet heat where it just jumps that heat index so much. I don't mind it being hot. It's just if it's that hot, you know, your sweat don't dry and you just start dripping out of over your eyes and stinging salty. I hate that. The only thing you really do is just shed clothing. But once you get down to your skivvies, you look a little weird if you go any further. Yeah, I do. I hate that too. I wear glasses, so you know that salt gets behind your glasses into your eyes, and you can't wipe it out. Oof, that hurts. Current is pretty cool coming through there. It's very hot this side in the summer. Dang, Alabama gets really hot. Yeah, you guys are quite a bit further south than we are. Yeah, that's it. If I'm down when it's that hot, I'm down to a pair of shorts and the smallest, thinnest t-shirt I can wear. I'm still hot, man. What's going on? Still in it, I think. They make up their mind. Oh. Give it a good pull and let it go. My crazy rig, just in case they're off the bottom a little bit. Now, if I hook anything over about 10 pounds, I'm screwed, but let's find out. only thing about South Africa is we experience no natural disasters at all. So you guys don't have any like tornadoes? Yeah, I did. I caught a little baby flathead. Little baby. Damn, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for visiting. Old man on the river. You can see that wind blowing across out there. It's pretty going. The goat, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you, buddy. Whoa, that wind is blowing. Let me check your channel activity, buddy. Oh yeah, you're good. Do you want to be a mod goat? You can if you want. That'll give you a chance to sub to other folks, and then they'll sub back, and before you know, you'll be moderated. And regular guy, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you, buddy. Or ma'am. I mean, you could have a lot of folks will do that, right? Yeah, we're 26 in, 71 thumbs up. That's awesome, guys. I've never broken the, I think 56 is my highest level for thumbs up. Yeah, something's giving a little taste out there, but they're being stingy today. I caught a little flatty on my bait rod. I'm trying to catch a herring or something to cut up over there. I love fishing, but in the past 7 years, life has gotten in the way. Yeah, I know what you mean. I had the last one of my family members passed away recently, and I was bummed out for a long time. I just pushed, and I had to get back out fishing. And the YouTube family here, if you guys haven't checked out Anything Is Possible, Bob, he's an awesome guy to be talking to. And then you have, yeah, these individuals help me out so much. Stuart the Fish Whisperer, he does fly tying. We email all the time. These are Skipjack Cindy. You guys really need to check out these individuals' channels. They're really we're a family. You know what I mean? New Jersey Maniac. He's another guy. He does his lives. Great to talk to. Never worry about if you snag an audio from one of their feeds. Yeah, I got to the point where I couldn't cry anymore in bed, and I got out of bed, and Bob just said, anything. He just said, go out fishing, and a couple hours, and I was, yes, Cindy is awesome. She's, well, you ought to see her lives when she's not catching anything. She'll be moving around, and we'll be joking, and what Travis will be, he had this little thing where he was trying to get someone to eat they're like, donate $10 to the channel, I'll eat this fish's head. And people were like, come on, give us a chance. No one would give it up, so it was an awesome. We'll be joking with them, but I have been doing my own channel. Let me check you, regular. Oh, I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I'm going to, just so that you have a chance. There you go, buddy. Appreciate you coming in, I really do. Camera's bouncing around. Wind blowing like sucker fish out here. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I've got a rock on this camera and it's still blowing around. See, my hand here is trying to hold it still. Life comes first, I know. Yeah, it does. Your sister a couple of weeks ago destroyed your shoulder. Yeah, I know how that physical stuff is. 57 years old, and every day it seems like something's getting a little bit weaker. Welcome to the mod, World Regular. Not your first rodeo. I appreciate you coming in. I actually haven't had any, you know, the TROL. You know what I mean? I think they're staying under the bridge downstream. 67th birthday in November. 62nd, sorry. I've only got one eye. It's hard to even see a bite on that one rod. They have to really pull it good. Anton, what's going on? 32 in, 67 thumbs up. Sometimes I'll call your name more than once. Sandy Toes, hi, what's going on? Thank you for joining us. We're trying to catch fish. Trying. That's why they call it fishing, not catching. You feel like young now, 48? It's in frame of mind. I mean, I know people that are in their 20s that, you know, not much activity levels, and they sit around complaining. And then I know people on, especially on YouTube, that are in their 80s and they're still running around. Dang, that wind is blowing. You have bells, clothespins. I clip on it. The audio report. Man, that water just... What the heck's going on? Yeah, that water just went up an inch or two. It'll shift currents sometimes. What's all that? Why do you let it go? They've been doing that all day. The only really good bites at the beginning is like a couple feet from shore. It is pretty deep. Not like a big shallow water. I'm really just trying to make it the trout season. Whoa! Yeah, that wind is about to knock me over that time. Yeah, these rocks are pretty tough to fish. I have to think glowing sticks stage of my life. I have to crack multiple times to move. Yeah. Oh, Sam? did I miss that fish? Got my worm off. I got a treble hook on there. How can I miss that fish? Dang it. Yeah, I hear you with the crackling and the popping every time you try to stand up. I got double jointed hips and they're starting to go. Now they're as close as these fish are. I really don't even have to pick the path. That's it right there. Open fight on this. What's going on with that? What's hitting that? Well, this is my bait rod. Apparently I'm not going to be able to catch any like shad or herring or anything. Oh, wait. Yeah, it was a bite on that one rod down there, but he got me into a rock. Put a thought hell over the years, believe me. That wind just, it sucks. Salt water here, but they barely 10 feet off the bank. Yeah, these guys, I guess the current is pulling so hard they only got one little back current right by the bank. That's kind of where they seem to be set. Not worth the 10K fine to find out what they taste like. Talking about some species of fish, saltwater. A 42 in, 75 thumbs up. That's awesome, folks. It really is. Oh, about dolphin, I got you. How they taste. How would you land a dolphin anyways? I guess you'd be spearfishing or something, I don't know. I suppose they taste pretty good. They're a mammal, so they're kind of, it's not like you're actually eating a fish. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they're very blubbery, so they'd be very fatty meat. Yeah, and yeah, especially the tail meat would be very. Yep, got him. Finally hooked one of the suckers. I finally hooked one of you guys, huh? Well, that's a big one too. What have I got? Well, that fish is diving. Biting like a flatty. Then again, she's running a little bit too much to be a flathead. What have I got? Let me see you first, at least, buddy. I think we have a buffalo carp. That explains why I was having trouble hooking them. Pretty big one too. I'm not playing. That's about the limit of the pull I can put on this fish. She's fighting right up that current. That's a buffalo carp. Yep. 4 or 5 pounds. That's the reason why I need a net. Awesome fish, huh? Beautiful. See how small that fish's mouth is? Tiny little mouth. All right, buddy. Get that hook out of you. One hook. There we go. I just got it back to her throat. Not flip on me. Her mouth is just so small. I don't know how she got that triple into her mouth. Look at that. I don't know how she got that treble hook into her mouth. I can't get it out of her mouth. Jesus, Tom. All right, buddy. Look at the size of that little mouth. Just tiny, tiny. Awesome fish. See ya. Thank you. Glad I hooked one of them suckers. slanged me. That was fun, folks. Yeah, it's a buffalo carp. They come in smallmouth and longmouth buffalo. That was a smallmouth buffalo. That's the kind that they actually, if you go up to stores or something, they will sell those specific types. They're not a carp. I mean, they're common. They're native to the United States. So yeah, a buffalo carp. Well, they're called buffalo carp because they're in the species of carp. It only took me over an hour and a half to get one of them, to cook one of them little suckers. Well, she fought too. Taking my knots and everything, make sure everything's okay. Definitely put that line to its test. I don't know how that fish got that hook in his mouth. How small a mouth those guys have got. You saw how close I flipped that rod too, just a couple feet from the bank. Got one. Woohoo! She gave me a run for my money too. She fought. Funny guy, thanks for coming in. Bumpy barge. Yeah, that barge is that barge is probably longer than my block. Funny guy. You've had your channel for 12 years, funny guy. If you want to be a mod, you can. Adventure with NIMBY, thanks for coming in. Appreciate that sub. Really do. I will pop that. Yeah, at least 200 feet long. Yeah, if you guys can imagine how bad it would be if I was standing in my regular spots. What river is this? This is the Mississippi, down in St. Louis. About a mile upstream from the arch. Country is the United States. KA74, thanks for coming in. Thank you. If you guys want to see where that current is coming from, let me show you. See over there? It's several creeks that in St. Louis, they kind of concrete them in and concentrate them into one spot. So that's where all that water is pouring out. So that's kind of where we're fishing. It's the only real spot I could find that was out of the wind. Rod, what's going on? Do you work on the river? funny guy. I've been working on the river since I was 18. I'm 58. Worked in St. Louis Harbor for 30 plus years. Used to work for AEP. What am I fishing for? Whatever's going to hit. I caught one little baby EB teeny tiny flathead, and whoop, there's another bite. And one pretty good buffalo carp. I don't know what I got here again. Whoa! Yep, that one about brought me. Whatever's gonna hit. I got night crawlers on here. So I finally found some active fish. And that is just a drum, but still he about broke the line. I'm fishing for anything that'll hit. That's a pretty good drum though. Pound and a half. Got that hook down. Hard to make it feel when it takes 30 minutes to one hookup fish. Not drum like to swallow your hooks. I have to get my pliers out to get this one out. I got her. Hey, buddy. Go on. That water's pretty cold. Has a little blood, but I don't think it was gonna hurt it. It wasn't in his gills. I was just kind of on the corner of his jaw in there. I couldn't get to it. That one was fun. You just seemed to get into that current. Well, when I set that hook and he pulled out drag. Guess we found them now, folks. Well, they found us, one of the two. Yeah, this is a little light wire treble hook. I figured there might be some of them buffalo carp down here, so I've been using a little thinner wire hook. A little bit smaller of a hook than I usually use, but I figured it would hook the fish a little bit better. We're not casting very far out either. Just no real reason to cast. Just that close. It is just that close. Are we having fun yet? Some big catfish out there. Yeah, there's definitely some big catfish. A couple lives ago, I was getting some flathead and some decent blue cats, but that was on skipjack herring. And yet Sunday, I can't really go to the the bait shop and catch any, unfortunately. Oh yeah, they get some massive fish. I mean, the ones I was just getting were like 8 and 10 pounds, but I've seen some people get some pretty decent spoonbill out of here, but I usually don't go for them because I really don't have the gear to be able to go after those fish. Because those spoonbill get massive, and to land them, you have to have some pretty heavy stuff. Yeah, actually, I do catch quite a few sturgeon when the water gets colder. They'll be pretty much the only thing moving. Shovel nose, a few pallet, and every blue moon you'll hook into a lake sturgeon down here. Not very often. I think I've caught one in the past 2 or 3 years. We've got a lock and dam up a couple miles upstream, so they don't make it down to us as much. So let them fish. I'm trying. I've got my eye on that that rod. Adventures with Numpy. Numpy, thanks for coming in. Didn't see you earlier. Yeah, I catch and release pretty much. Unless I'm with someone that wants to keep them, in which case it's their responsibility after I catch them. I hate cleaning fish. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Don't mind eating them. I don't like cleaning them. I sure don't like carrying them home. I'm on foot, so to get that one buffalo back would have been an hour walk. It's a 25-minute walk normally. Guess I didn't think I was going to get it. Oh, talking about a catch. Yeah, that's it, wind. Die down a little. We're at 49 in, 87 thumbs up. That's awesome, folks. Appreciate that so much. I think I may have seen that. If you have a video, I think I may have seen that. If you guys haven't checked out that bass I got on a short recently, that was probably the 5th largest bass I've ever caught in Missouri. Because when they get up close to the, 9 and... Yeah, sorry about that. Disconnected there. That wind's getting atrocious down here. I've got a rock on this thing, and it's still not holding it. That's at least an extra 4 or 5 pounds of weight just to hold it in place. Yeah, actually, if the only way that I've really been able to eat drum is if you rotisserize them down on wherever you're fishing. You clean them immediately, and let all that oil and stuff drip out of them over a rotisserized fire. They actually do taste relatively good then. I sent big catfish, pulled out of here, 40 kilograms, up the week 88 pounds above. Yeah, those are some big catfish. On this gear, I would actually rather not hook into something over about maybe 50 or 60 pounds. I get them. It's just it takes me an hour or two because I have to wind up running up and down the shoreline. Nuisance fish before. Drum aren't what I would consider a nuisance fish the majority of the time. There's just, especially down here, there's not enough of them to pester you. My God, we might break the 100 mark, folks. 100 thumbs. Oh, there's a bite. Dang it. Hey, pulling on it. Drop me into a rock. That's what happens when you miss a fish. You got to be very careful to lift it up right. You can't pull into that snag. Dude, you're just going to make it worse. You have to jiggle it. I know you want to pull it. I do it all the time myself. Yeah, that one was definitely thinking about it. Looks like I might only have about 8 or 9 worms left. Going through some. I was hoping to find some spot down here where I could catch something. Get out of the wind for a little while. Looks like we might have found at least one little spot here. Getting bites, catching fish. Can't beat that. Only pike, perch, and carp over there. Oh boy, I wish there were pike. We get alligator gar instead of pike. A live or two ago, I was doing down there with skipjack herring, and I was getting those maybe 4 and 5 foot long alligator gar. Caught like 2 of them. There's not much I can do about this wind. I wish I had a way to block this a little bit better for everybody. I think I brought a piece of cardboard in, but this wind is blowing so much. What have I caught so far? 1 buffalo carp, 1 drum, and 1 little baby flathead. Little baby, the buffalo carp was like, 7-8 pounds. Drum was a couple pounds. The flathead was like a little dinky sucker, but we're getting bites. We're just broke the 2-hour mark. If you can hear that wind, it's definitely up in the 20 mile per hour range. I just found a little cubby hole down here to where I could fish. Hear that wind blowing? Yeah, that buffalo fought hard. you guys are bouncing around, I'm actually holding this camera to try and keep it stable, and it's still not. Which state are you in? I'm in Missouri, down in St. Louis. You're about a mile up from the Mississippi River, right down by the arch. Yeah, this wind, there's not much I can do about it. I at least hope the camera feed's good. Yeah, I sat down so you guys could see the camera angle. I know the camera's low to the water because of the wind. I tried to set it up just a little bit lower than normal, so it wouldn't catch as much wind. There's another bite. That's a hook snag. I can feel it. Oh, I was jiggling that to get it on the rock. I know exactly what that was. I was jiggling that weight to get it on the rock, and I'm pretty sure a guard grabbed that weight to slice that line. Because I was jiggling that right, I felt that pull back. I'll have her pretty big here. Yeah, that line is just, oh my god, that is huge. Straight up and down. Good. I'm very good at retying knots. So I've done it enough times down here. I don't know if this one's such a good idea, but I put on a little brown hook. There are those buffalo and stuff down there. I want to be able to put something small enough to get in their mouths. And I'm hoping that'll do it. I forgot I even have to cast this line. I want to cast, and so they close. I cannot cast it this close. jiggling that that bait, trying to get it out of the rocks, and a big old gar grabbed that weight and just chewed through that line instantly. What have I missed in the chat? Valid username. Thanks for coming in. I don't know about the pieces over my thumb tip with fishing line. Mark, I'm Sandy, you exaggeration. We're 29 in, 93 thumbs up. I think we're going to make that 100 thumbs up, people. That's awesome, folks. I really appreciate that. Is it? What am I supposed to do here? It's just... hard to even see a bite when that wind's blowing like that. Yeah, I had a gar on the other day, and it chewed through the line and snapped it. And there was enough line for me to grab, and I hand lined him in. And I got a, that's where I got that, see that cut right there on my finger? That's where the line cut through my finger. I got him in, but yeah, grabbing that line's not a smart thing. Oh yeah, I've gone in the water after fish before. Now, if anyone remembers my promise, it's still on. If we make it to 1K subs, when we make it to 1K subs, you guys know what that means. I'm not going to mention to everyone, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You guys are great coming down here and hanging with an old man fishing down on the river. Yes, sir. I'm going swimming. And we're getting there. We're about to break the 800 mark the last time I looked. I can't believe how fast those numbers have gone up. Well, I think I've got some of the greatest mods in YouTube right now. What would be the best thing to bring down on a river? I think 30. I wish I had pike within, because they're aggressive predators. I like things that I can, you know, hunt for. Bass, you know, crappie. I do like using artificials, but I don't get much of anything down here on artificials. I'll get a drum if every once in a while I might sneak in a white bass or a walleye, but that's, you know, fishing for hours to get them to do that. Now the lake up there is different. I mean, I can catch largemouth and crappie and bluegill on nothing but a spinnerbait and a crappie jig. Yeah, electrical tape. I keep a thing of duct tape in my thing just in case a rod or something breaks. Have an eye come off. A couple pieces of duct tape will last till you get home at least. They got some good electrical tape out now. We're 30 in, 35 thumbs up, 95 thumbs up. Wow, we were so close to that 100 mark, folks. We're getting so close to 100. Alabama and the USA. Yeah, he was just talking about how hot it was down there right now. I was like, you're lucky. Wait a minute, 90 something. Wait a minute. I think I'll prefer the cold weather over that. Alabama has no largemouth? I think you're wrong about that. I mean, you can go up to Minnesota and they'll still have largemouth. No, they don't grow very big. I mean, the further north you get, the shorter the growing season. Yeah, I'm not going skinny dipping, but I am going swimming. I don't think YouTube will allow me to take an old man to take his clothes off down here. You subbed from my Facebook account. Thank you. I appreciate that. Everything helps. Thanks, Lee. Appreciate that a lot. I'm not going skinny dipping. No. Going skinny dipping alone is weird. Going skinny dipping with, I guess with a woman with you or your partner, or that's not so weird. But going skinny dipping alone, that's kind of. We have a lot of different species. Now there are some waters that don't produce a lot of fish. Some waters that do. I saw that. Something's nipping on it. I mean, like Fairgrounds Park up by me produces a lot. I mean, a lot of fish. Carp. No one fishes pretty much. So they're relatively easy to catch. Extremely big, powerful fish. Rock with the mark where I my rod a little bit. Probably stepped on it. I probably stepped on it. In St. Louis, actually, the bass population is relatively good in these lakes, and no one likes to get. No one. That's a big one. You can see to the right of me, just something massive just took to the air. I didn't even see what it was. So you're single and you can go fishing when you want to. One of the good things about being a bachelor, yes, you can go out fishing when you want to. So true. There are, downfalls, drawbacks. Like, I don't get to fish with folks very often. And when I get a chance, I definitely jump on it. Valid Google fish species in Alabama. Typo. Yes, it is. Quinn, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. We're at 49 in, 99 thumbs up. We're about to make that 100. We're actually about to break 100 thumbs up, folks. You know, double tap, double tap, double tap. All right, Jacob, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you, buddy. See you in the water. Oh, yes, 104. Thank you, guys. We have made the 100 mark. I've never been able to get over 67. So this is another awesome day out here fishing, trying to not get blown in the river. Sitting on the sharp rocks that are gonna have bruises on my butt for a week. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's this dang wind. It is so windy out here. I wish I could have got a better camera angle, but you know, anywhere I've tried to put it up, the wind is blowing so bad. You guys can hear it up there in the trees up there. It's just, we got, it seems to be getting stronger. It's like 20 mile per hour plus now. Crawdaddy, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you, buddy. Crawdaddy, oh, I can't keep up that stuff. Yes, sir. We got for our fellow fishermen. Yes, we do. Valid username. Yes, definitely the U.S. Streaking time? No. That was 100 subs, not 100 thumbs up. Once I get 1K, oh, you mean I'm not gonna take my clothes off. I'm not gonna do it. Once we get 1K subs, I'm gonna be taking a jump into the Mississippi down here on live feed. Of course, you guys will be noticing not really. Yeah, well, the Mississippi's, once you get down on the river, I've never had any problems down on the Mississippi River. And, you know, the neighborhoods around are perfectly fine. It's just, if you know someone that lives in St. Louis, they'll point out those few little spots where you do not want to hang out. And that's like every city, except, you know, there's more people in St. Louis, so those places are bigger. We need 100 dance for the 100 likes. Oh, let me see. Oh, let me think. I probably have something. Yeah, not here. I've got a few spots down river that I know that are just perfectly still, flat water. People, jumping in the river down there all the time. It's just I don't do it. I've fallen in a few times fallen in more times than I care to imagine. It's just I never actually done it intentionally. Oh, I heard someone there is a pyramid one. Sell the boat and buy a ticket. You're all for watching the men streak around, Sandy Toes. I reverse that to men to the women. I don't go that way. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I think. You guys are awesome coming down here, keeping me company a while. We're at 2 hours and 30 minutes, 40 people in. I've never had any alive either where people have stayed in so much. Oh yeah, I've caught a pretty big buffalo carp. I caught a drum, and I caught a itty bitty, teeny tiny little flathead catfish. Yeah, that little sucker was aquarium size. You could barely even tell what species it was. But that buffalo carp, that was fun. That made my day right there. Let's see, the hundreds. Okay, let's see. Thank you, folks. 100 thumbs up. Thank you. Good enough. Thank you. Okay, enough of that. I feel like a fool. I tried. Yeah, it wouldn't have been funny if I'd heard my rod going in behind me. What's the best music to listen to when fishing? I don't know. I suppose I'd... Outdoors, relaxing, probably some good old-fashioned country music. Something nice, peaceful. You can hear the background. Nothing too loud, too excited. I'm down here on the river relaxing, so. All right, Val, later. Skipping rocks. Yeah, I like my coffee when I'm down here. Surprisingly enough, my coffee tends to relax me quite a bit. I've been actually using a lot of country music for my shorts. They just seem to merge well. Yeah, it was a tree dance. It was an attempt. I'll think about it and get something better next time. Yeah, country is good for this, but you can tell when you're making a short. They kind of merge together. So I haven't even turned on the body camera. I don't even know why I put it on. JMS, don't overdo it on the drinking. Fall in, become fish food. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't drink while I'm out fishing. I had a buddy of mine fell in. He lost his cell phone. That was years back. We never did find his cell phone. He just stood up, slipped a little, did a backflip into the river by unintentionally, of course. Cell phone, wallet, all lost. When that reel opens, I get sober. Yep. Reflexes are good, especially on these rocks. You don't want to slow down your balance or equilibrium. That's a good way to break a bone easily. Yeah, that buffalo slime me something good. Yeah, that ain't coming out. Yeah, you guys see these pants? Yeah, that's that buffalo there. See that? They have slime just like a cat pig. We can get that stuff out. Something nipped off an end of a worm. Right there. It's hard to cast just that little bit distance. They must just be holding in that one little spot. Holding in that little back current. Let's see who we have. Robert Anderson. No, it's catch and release. I let him go because, you know, to be honest, I don't want to carry the dang things. Mr. Strawberry, thanks for coming in. How's it going? You're from Singapore. Appreciate you visiting. We're hailing from St. Louis, Missouri, down in just a little bit upstream from the Arch. Outdoors with Ben. What are we aiming to catch? Pretty much whatever we'll hit. And I'm going to add you. We've caught a buffalo carp, a drum, and a little baby flathead. It's so windy up there that I couldn't fish my regular location, so I kind of had to bury down here in a cubby hole just to find a location that I could set up the camera. And even down here, the camera's still bouncing quite around quite a bit. Sandy, let me know when you go live. We'll stay up, watch you. I would like to go. I think I popped in on your live the last time, Sandy. $109 thumbs up. We've never gotten over 67, and our folks in 39. been staying extremely high with people in watching. That's awesome, folks. I really appreciate that. If it's dawn, you won't need to stay up. Dawn, my time is around 2:30, 2 to 3. You guys. Yeah, you from Great Britain, I think. Britain, somewhere over there. Aren't you from Britain? Oh, she's from the UK. Oh, yeah, Aussie. She does have a beautiful accent. She puts that screen where she's talking, and I have a little spot went fishing last time. Last time in. Double A, thanks for coming in. What's going on? Yep, Aussie. You have a very pleasant accent. Everyone talks about random accounts. I don't get it. Yeah, something's hitting it. I hate to leave you guys bouncing. Pick that up and right through it. Probably a gar, picked it up, swam right to the surface with it. Oh. These rocks get to you after a while. Dark Magician Jamie, yes, they do have 3 Aussie female friends, and wow, love that accent. Yeah, it is. Quite soothing. Mutt roulette accent. Yeah, that's not nice, Andy. You have a very beautiful accent. Yeah, I think I finally might have spooked them suckers down there. I'm just glad to have gotten out for a little while today. That wind is just ridiculous. There's nothing I can do about it. I could wear the camera on a body camera strap, but then I would be able to talk with anybody. Hey, if you guys are ever in the States, come check me out in Sandy in St. Louis. I fish all year long, so even the dead of summer or the coldest part of the winter. Yeah, there is a significant time difference. So like when we're getting up, you're going to bed. When we're going to bed, you're getting up. Pretty close to it. Wow, that wind sucks. And it is dropping temperature fast. It's probably in the low, it's 50, 52 degrees down here now. It's like 11:26 here. It's, what is it? 4:30. Well, 4:27. My hands are actually getting cold. Outdoorsman, where's that at? This is down in St. Louis. In St. Louis, Missouri, down by the Arch. Wind is blowing so bad it's hard to keep the camera partially still. Any luck, Julian? Yeah, we've caught one pretty big buffalo carp, one drum, and one little baby flathead. So thanks for coming in, Julian. Appreciate you, buddy. Outdoorsman, thanks for visiting. Guys are always welcome. Yep, Mizzou. Yes, sirree. You'd be surprised that there's some pretty big hills and stuff around. The further you get out, you know, north, you get to there are some farms and stuff in Alton. It gets really, really flat. There's a bite. I saw that. That rod tip just jiggled. See what they're doing. Don't get snagged and it ain't coming off. It's been an awesome day, everybody. It really has. You guys made my Sunday coming out here and get to talk to everybody. Swim with the whale sharks, huh? Aren't they the ones that, you know, gigantic, massive. They're the biggest, actually the biggest shark species in the world are whale sharks. But they're harmless, aren't they? Oh, you're up in Ohio where it's flat. Yeah, my hands are getting cold. Damn. Should have brought some gloves with me. In South Africa, we got the great whites. I'm used of the sharks. Yet they sure are dangerous. I've heard great white sharks are. I've only seen a few sharks in my life. I've seen a few bull sharks in this river that have worked their way up from the coastline. As far up as we are, there have every once in a while someone will catch a bull shark down here. You were supposed to go fishing today, but it was too windy. Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, that wind, it was a pain just getting down here. The left side of my face is burned from that stuff. Yep. Not all that much, but considering that I'm having difficulty even fishing down here with this wind, I think I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm using just your basic store-bought night crawlers. All right, thanks for coming in, outdoorsman. Appreciate you. Come visit anytime you want. I'm gonna try to get this live to 3 hours. The sun is setting, so we got probably another 15 minutes before I'll try to hang her up. I'm surprised I was able to get something down here. This wind is just, it's hard to even see that rod tip move. And I'm sure as heck gonna grab a cup of coffee on the way back home. A fresh, hot cup. Scald the top of my mouth. I need something hot in me because I'm getting cold. Land and water crocodiles are a problem, huh? One thing we don't have to worry about are crocodiles down here. And our only venomous snakes are water moccasins and copperheads. And you rarely ever see them around the city. You see a few copperheads around, but only down on this part of the river. Let's fight. Do that again. I actually hooked it. Yep. Got another little baby. Cute little guy. Cute little guys. Look at this guy. Flapping his tail. Little baby. Hi, baby. He's got a fat little belly. He's probably been eating my worms for the last couple hours. Hey, buddy. Thank you. He's pulling on it like a big flathead too. I felt him pull a couple times. Thought he was bigger than he was. The last 15 minutes, I'm just gonna whale this sucker down here, see if I can find something a little further out. What the heck? Probably gonna get snagged, but it's the last cast. I'm just gonna whale that sucker down there. Get some distance. That current is gonna double that rod. Now, it might not be my last cast if I get something real big, but that's either snag or fish. Dang, that current is pulling hard. Dude, that current is pulling hard. That wasn't the fish, that was the rod. Alright, good. We're at 32 in, 116 thumbs up. That's awesome, folks. Appreciate that so much. As usual, Dark Magician, you've done an awesome job. Sandy Toes, Mark, you guys are great. My face is burned on my left side from this dang wind. We'll catch a ton of fish, different species. I'm sure there are some good fish out here. I just don't have. If you actually had a boat out here, it'd be really good. Oh, you're quite welcome. I appreciate you coming in all the time. Yes, sir. Double tap that screen. Just 10 minutes left. Yeah, 3-hour live. You get a lot of views, a lot of comments. It's perfect for making these lives. I get to, cut a lot of good footage for them for short videos and get the name of everyone's channels out. I'm always tagging my friends' channels. I'm just trying my best to hold this camera still. And it is not working. Yeah, this is in Missouri. It's getting bouncy to the point where I can barely even see the dang screen. That's how much it's blowing. Yes, St. Louis, Missouri. First Amendment, thanks for coming in. You're just about to catch the last, say, 9 minutes of this this live. It's blowing, the wind's blowing so hard and it's gotten so tough to fish. We've caught a few fish. If you want to check out the live feed, once I stop her, we're at 251, 39 in, 119 thumbs up. Oh, thank you first, appreciate that. We're on our way to 1K. We're trying our best. Right here, making lives every day, making content for everyone to watch. 122, yes, 122. Oh, there's a... I got her. I don't know if I'm going to land her down there. Look what I got. This is a little itty bitty hook. Well, that feels like a flatty. Yeah, this is a little tiny hook. I was fishing for buffalo. It's a great way to end the live if I can at least get this fish up. Yeah, this fish don't even know it's hooked yet. Yeah, I got my finger on the button because this fish is way too big to be trying with this hook. I just lobbed that way down there too. Set down look and so you guys can see that definitely feels like a flathead. And I just got this little itty bitty hook on. Diving. Yep, she figured out she's hooked now. Yeah, I might have to go after this fish. She's running. That is a big one. This is a big one. That head diving like that, that's definitely a flatty. I might have to go after this fish, folks. Look at her running. Good thing I got 120 yards of line on this reel. I cannot believe this fish hit the last couple of minutes of this live on a little itty bitty hook. And I know how easy that hook bends out. She ain't ready to come in yet. What's the odds on me landing this fish? That's amazing. That fish is fighting that current going upstream. Yeah, she's got her head down. I can't lift off on her much with this. Come on, buddy. Just let me see you. She ain't ready yet. Oh, that fish is strong. Yeah, she is just twisting so much. Come on, let me see it. First boil. I'm getting her head up. Wow, that fish just won't give up. Dang. Taking off on me again. Yeah, this could be over 20. I can't pull on her any harder than this. I know the weight of that, how much I can put on that little hook. There her head comes up, bubbles. Hope you guys can see this. Wow, that fish is pulling. She gets out of that current, she just takes off. Get your head up, come on. Get your head up. Right. Every time I start to get that head up, she just dives right back down. Whoa. What do I have? We have, come on, be a big flatty. The way she's diving, it's gotta be flatty. I think I've got, what is that? I think I've got whoa, girl, whoa. That's not a flathead catfish. What is that? It might be a big common carp. Maybe she's keeping her head down. I've seen her a couple times and still don't know what she is. Oh, that is a big mouth. Smallmouth buffalo. I mean, this is huge. All right, that's a big one there. Yeah, she's a big smallmouth buffalo. I don't know why she was staying so deep. 10, 15. I could have sworn I was a flathead the way she was keeping her head down. And this is just a tiny hook. Kind of disappointed that wasn't a flathead, but definitely not disappointed in in this fish. Yeah, I'm gonna have trouble with this one because this is huge. And I don't want to hurt her. It's so big I can't get her up in them. But give me a break. Give me a break. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. Alright. I'm just going to give her that hook. Dang it. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You ain't getting away. No, you're not. You're not getting away yet. All right, I got it finally. That is a big buffalo. Great way to end the live, folks. What do you think? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys coming in. Whew. That was a hell of a fight, really. That was a hell of a fight. Awesome fish. Awesome. Yeah, she's over 10, sure. All right. See ya. I thought for sure that was a flathead. You could see how, I mean, she was diving like that. Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate you. Yeah, that was a 15-minute fight. Thank you guys. Love you guys for coming in. Whew. That was fun. Yes, sirree. That was fun. I'll see you guys next time. Keep them lines tight, my friends.